So we make a big deal about ethical business practices and responsibility in the community. We are following a rather strict know your customer protocol when it comes to who we'll sell to. Many of our data partners have kind of specific requirements about who's acceptable from their perspective to have access to their data. So some data sources have limitations that we have to confirm and validate before we make it available. We invite the entire team to be part of the dialogue around ethics and responsibility. Constantly working with the engineering team. When we're looking at a new data source or looking at a new structure, we'll constantly talk about is this a concern? Is this something that raises potential problems from an ethical responsibility perspective? We're pretty good about working through those. The other thing we do is, depending on the user and the customer and how they check out against our Know Your Customer process, we have different data sources from different vendors. So some of them contain, more sensitive data. Example, full plain text passwords versus a start out version of the password, for example, in breach data. One will allow the customer to decide, what complies with their requirements and rules, but also if the customer doesn't meet the more stringent know your customer standards for the more sensitive data, we have options to provide the less sensitive, start out semi-anonymized data. So they can still perform their investigation. They just don't have access to the sensitive details.